In today's fast-paced world, we're often swept away by our immediate reactions to situations, which can lead to stress, regret, and frustration. What if we could train our minds to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively? In this video, we'll embark on a 7-step journey with Beyond Vision mindset, diving into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. Through practical strategies and timeless wisdom, we'll explore how to cultivate a more intentional and serene life by learning the art of response over reaction. Be sure to subscribe to Beyond Vision Mindset for more empowering content on personal growth, resilience, and embracing a mindset that prioritizes peace over chaos. 1. Understanding react versus respond. The Stoic perspective. One of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the distinction between reaction and response. Reacting is an automatic, often impulsive reaction driven by emotion, while responding is a conscious, thoughtful choice. The Stoics taught that while we cannot always control external events, we have full control over how we choose to respond to them. This concept is encapsulated by Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Understanding this simple but powerful distinction is the first step toward a life of peace and resilience. To train ourselves to respond rather than react, we must first become aware of our impulses and resist the urge to act on them immediately. The next time you feel triggered, pause for a moment, breathe, and choose how you want to respond rather than letting emotions take over. 2. Why responding over reacting matters in today's world. In today's chaotic world, reactions are often fast and emotional. Whether it's an argument, a challenging work situation, or a stressful personal matter, reacting impulsively tends to escalate the issue and cloud our judgment. Reacting can lead to regrettable words, stress, and a sense of disempowerment. On the other hand, responding thoughtfully creates space for clarity, calmness, and control. It allows us to engage with the situation from a place of strength, rather than being swept away by it. By practicing response over reaction, we not only protect our peace, but also make better decisions that align with our values and long-term goals. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When we choose to respond thoughtfully, we take back control of our lives, fostering a greater sense of inner peace and emotional resilience. 3. Strategies for training the mind to respond. Training the mind to respond rather than react requires practice and intention. Start by recognizing your emotional triggers. Notice when you feel overwhelmed or defensive. These are moments when your automatic reactions are likely to surface. Awareness is the first step in creating change. Next, incorporate Stoic techniques like the pause. When you feel triggered, pause before responding. Take a few deep breaths and give yourself time to reflect on the situation. This pause gives you the opportunity to choose a response that aligns with your values and goals rather than being driven by emotion. Lastly, practice mindfulness regularly. The more present and aware you are in your daily life, the more likely you'll be able to pause and choose a thoughtful response when situations arise. Remember, this process takes time, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes to respond with calm and clarity. 4. The power of self-awareness and the pause. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of emotional intelligence and a key ingredient in responding instead of reacting. By becoming aware of your thoughts, feelings, and impulses, you empower yourself to make intentional decisions. The Stoics taught that we should observe our thoughts without becoming attached to them. When you feel an intense emotional reaction, pause, step back, and notice the feeling without judgment. This simple act of observation creates a mental space where you can choose how to respond, rather than automatically acting on impulse. Take, for example, a situation where someone cuts you off in traffic. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, pause, observe the impulse to get upset, and then choose to let it go. By practicing this pause, you create a space where rationality and emotional control can take over, leading to a more peaceful and responsive approach to life. 5. Reframing perspectives and focusing on what we can control. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. In many situations, the things that trigger our emotional reactions are outside of our control. We cannot control others' behavior, external events, or outcomes. What we can control is how we respond. To practice this, reframe your perspective on challenges. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" try thinking, "What can I control in this situation?" By shifting the focus from what's out of your control to what you can influence, you begin to take back your power and regain emotional control. For example, when facing criticism, instead of reacting defensively, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this? How can I respond in a way that reflects my values?" This shift in mindset empowers you to respond thoughtfully, without being overwhelmed by emotion. 6. Mindfulness practices for a Stoic life. Mindfulness is an essential practice for living a Stoic life. It helps you stay present, recognize emotional triggers, and choose intentional responses. Begin with simple mindfulness exercises like focusing on your breath for a few minutes each day or practicing gratitude. These practices increase self-awareness, reduce emotional reactivity, and improve your ability to respond thoughtfully. Additionally, integrating mindfulness into your daily routine, such as during meals or conversations, strengthens your capacity to remain present and calm. The more mindful you are, the better equipped you'll be to respond rather than react in stressful situations. 7. Implementing response over reaction in daily life. Responding over reacting isn't just a theory, it's something you can practice every day. Start by setting small intentions each day to pause and reflect before reacting to situations. Whether it's a difficult conversation or a stressful work task, commit to taking a deep breath, reflecting, and choosing your response thoughtfully. Over time, this practice will become second nature. You'll find yourself responding to challenges with calm, clarity, and emotional control, rather than getting swept away by your initial impulses. Conclusion. Learning to respond rather than react is a powerful tool for living a more intentional and serene life. By practicing self-awareness, mindfulness, and Stoic wisdom, you can transform your approach to challenges and create a life rooted in calmness and clarity. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Beyond Vision Mindset for more insights on personal growth, resilience, and emotional mastery. Remember, your support helps us continue creating meaningful content for your journey of empowerment. This video is an authentic creation, made with care to provide you with practical wisdom. Unauthorized copying or reproduction will result in legal action. Let's protect originality and keep growing together.